Hello everybody, welcome back to Noosh and Doza. It's been a second, so what are we doing today, Noosh?
We are finally playing our second game of 2025, as ridiculous as that sounds, 6 months in.
Yes.
But more than that, thank you to everyone who participated and voted in our latest community poll here on YouTube to help us decide what game we were going to play next. The winner, as you can see, is Shell, another crab's treasure.
Did you like that? Do you like the pun?
I like the pun. We like puns around here, as you and other globs know.
The cornier the better.
This is definitely Pika coming in with that 22 months member. Thank you so much, Pika-san, and what the shell. This is a game that we've been wanting to play for such a long time, and I'm so glad that you guys voted for it, because it's definitely going to itch that Dark Souls-like
vibe as we wait for the two-player Night Rain to be released.
So a lot of you guys were kind of assuming or guessing that we were going to play Elden Ring next, and we honestly were thinking of playing Elden Ring Night Rain next on the channel as it released at the end of May, but like Doza was saying, we're waiting.
We're waiting on when which they've already confirmed. We just don't know when. That they're going to add a two-player mode.
Because it's currently three-player mode.
Yeah, it's either solo or three-player.
Which, while we know we have plenty of people to play with, it's one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't it be cool if we both did it just two-player? We wouldn't have to worry about schedules, how long you would take, what have you.
So that's the plan on that.
Correct.
But we're here with another crab's treasure.
Yes, welcome, come on, Shaky Gamer Flo. First, Globby Glob's here tonight. Thank you for being here. I don't know anything about this game other than it's Soulslike and it's a crab, which is cute. And hey, Andrew, how are you doing?
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's do this.
To mind when you think of the earth.
Ooh, okay.
Some, that word might be beautiful.
Yeah, me.
What word comes to mind when you guys think of the earth?
Dying.
Oh,
unstable.
See?
how current.
But above all else, the word that best describes our world is resilience.
I do like resilience.
True.
And hey, Kate, hey,
Base.
Xavier, how are you guys doing?
How's it going?
It's Dory!
Hey, they did that on purpose.
Creatures adapt to make the most of their given environment.
Wow, this is cool.
Some learn to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own.
Stealing their vitality.
Some
I
become
love it.
scavengers, living off what strangers
Aw.
leave behind.
Survival of the fittest and whatnot.
Yeah.
As we will soon see.
I just saw a
And
video
hey,
about crabs.
Bloodbane.
I just saw a video of crabs ripping off their arms.
We've-
This is timing.
We've only heard good things about this game, so our hopes are pretty high for
Yeah,
this.
agreed.
It was highly requested by many of you Globby Globs. Quite a few of you have already played it as well. I don't know if you've all beaten it or not. Look at this, it's a shark,
Isn't that technically
But not really.
trash?
in a way.
Sir, please open up.
Lone shark.
Lone shark. Oh, because of the hat.
Oh, you're not a bird.
Sir, are you
I didn't think there was gonna be voice acting.
I like it.
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine.
The crab's voice is hella
You
cute.
like it?
I didn't know Tails was here.
The Royal
Right?
Duchy
Tails'
of
voice.
It sounds like
Soulsborne,
Tails.
which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back and upwards of 10 tides.
Dang, Yoshi and Nintendo now have a crab here.
To pay this balance, the Duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions. First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes.
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of Slacktide owns this whole area now.
Who says?
And she puts a lot of effort into keeping
This
it
land
safe.
is all of our land.
Everyone who
Well, she
benefits
protects
from
it.
that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty
Kind of like the
birds
mafia.
here.
There are so
I don't
many
know
like
if yours
social issue related conversations I'm
I
ready to
don't
have now.
time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get through. You gotta pay up right now, or I'm gonna have to repo your property. Got it?
I didn't think we get tax evasion as our first bit here.
I didn't either. What is this game?
Uh
Move legs, move camera. Okay, we're learning.
huh.
And congratulations on your graduation, Bloodbane. That's so exciting.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. Are you at your graduation now? Because it's typically in the evening, but then again, time zones, I'm not sure where you're at. But we've gone through quite a few graduations in the last couple of weeks, even some for some Globby Globs who invited us to their live stream to watch their school's live stream for their graduation, others in person. It's just a great time of celebration, transition as we get into the summer here, which we'll actually have more time to stream now that it's summer as well. So I'm glad that we're back too.
Oh, for sure.
And Kate, and Doza, we both are very behind on DMs right now. We started making a little progress in Discord in the server itself, but we will definitely get to that soon, I promise.
Absolutely, yes. We're catching up, though, slowly but surely. Okay, I know this isn't much, but what the shell is this? They're heart kelp pods. Don't tell me you don't even like heart kelp. I hope you're joking. No one uses these dumb things as money anymore.
Would you like me to be the crab?
Sure.
Okay.
The ocean's moved to the trash standard now. Trash, you got it?
To trash? So, like, no pearls either? No shiny pirate coins?
That's right. None of that crap. So you better find some bread clips or some sauce packets back there. I'm losing my darn patience.
It's all trash.
Look, if you just give me a couple more tides.
All right, I've heard enough. Say goodbye to your shell, idiot.
But wait,
Ooh. Is another crab's treasure like the treasure of his home? Like his thing? Like the shell? So he needs to find something else, maybe?
And it's gonna be trash, I'm guessing.
oh, crab.
It's like crab, but crab.
Is this what crabs...
Look like without their shell? Well, Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob doesn't have a shell, and he has clothes on.
No, he's the whole thing, his exoskeleton. There's like a couple
Oh, it's like a
episodes
thing?
about it. Yeah, it's like a thing. He's all gross pink and like squishy and flabby when he's on his shell.
Andrew's doing good. Set aside Poplio named Mason just in case he can transfer him to ZA. We need to do that. It's been on our list to like take care of that like Pokemon transfer thingy for Pokemon Home and whatnot soon.
Wait,
Remember, it's on our list. We haven't done it.
We have to do that.
Before it goes away, or it's going to cost money to do it or something like that. I don't know. I vaguely remember this conversation.
Nobody said that it wouldn't.
Exactly.
Right?
You can't do this to me, man. How am I supposed to stay safe from all the birds and stuff around here?
Not my problem. You want your shell back, you better go get a job and pay up.
Life is so harsh.
I hear they're always hiring in the reef.
The reef? Isn't it super busy there? I don't want to talk to people.
Again, not my problem. I don't care where you get the trash from, but I'm keeping this until you do.
Who do you think's controlling this, dude?
See you later.
Because it's got to be a human or something, right?
Maybe an octopus. Because octopus are smart.
Crap.
Okay, well...
So where are we going to go now? It's an open world game, right?
Well, I don't know.
Kinda?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
And hey, Mario Kart
geez.
Fry, what do you mean you guys are getting divorced? I thought we were all getting along here. And also, we didn't get the invitation to the wedding in the first place, so I'm a little disappointed and feeling a little bit of FOMO.
Do we get an invitation to the divorce hearing?
Please give us more details.
I want to know how the assets get divided.
Right?
It's a highly personal thing that I want to just insert myself into.
And Shaky Gamer, I think hermit crabs look weird, but also kind of cute, like without their shells. When you see them like move around like in the sand, I don't know. It's like a vibe. That's why crab raves are like a thing, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen one without. I remember there was a couple of there was a trip I went to the beach, and I was very fortunate with hermit crabs, like seeing them.
And Andrew was like, "What's funny is that if you mispronounce maison, it can sound like my son because it's French."
Oh,
maison.
Well, that makes sense.
Je m'appelle maison. I don't know. Fry's like, look, it's the game I never got anywhere with because the Switch port was heavily unoptimized, and though Switch 2 fixes it, I can't be bothered to replay through the first 3 areas. That's funny.
Can't you just like continue your save?
Well, the Switch. Oh, I guess if on this. Well, it says.
Unless Fry like nuked it from existence.
Did you nuke it from existence? That's what it sounds like if you can't continue from your save. And your aquarium shots that you shared in Discord, Andrew, were awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of aquariums.
What's funny is, though, Doza and I have not gone to an aquarium together yet, ever.
Nope, but I'm a big fan, trust.
So, this is just like what he said his favorite fruit is kiwis, but we never bought kiwis until, like, last year or something.
Hey, read the description.
Bread clav.
Bread claw.
Claw, sorry. I was like, what? That looks like a W. Why do they use that font? A small chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. Maybe it has some value. Traded for 250 microplastics. Ooh, is this like an environmental, like kind of focused? Because even that intro, let's talk about the intro because we saw it.
We kind of,
It was very cinematic.
No,
English.
I like what I said.
It's very cinematic, but like the thing for me was it was live action. It was actually talking about Earth and how we're all inhabitants and resilience and survival and all of these like motifs and themes that, I mean, let's be real, even the stuff that's happening in our world, in our country right now, like it's very fitting.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's
highly
so
topical.
many directions I can take this conversation
you know what the
with.
sad thing is?
What?
If this game could have come out in the 90s at the height of like reduce, reuse, and recycle, and it would have been just as relevant then.
That's true.
Like we made we probably gonna get a Captain, like if this was then, we would get a Captain Planet reference.
I'm not sure where this is headed.
Oh, hey, it's another crab. Excuse me, sir. Did you see a really tall shark pass by carrying a super awesome, dope-looking shell?
Ooh, bottle cap.
Work.
Work? That's what I'm trying to not do. That's why I gotta catch up with...
Worthless.
Ooh. Holy crap, what's wrong with your eyes? Have you been sleeping it up, or, God, get away from me.
Whoa! Oh, there's so many. We gotta run.
Yeah, we gotta run.
Our own kind want to take us down? Poor little crab.
Oh, they're hiding. That's what that is.
You have 7 days to fix your relationship. And Fry needed to make another Nintendo trial account because his Nintendo account still has babysitting, so we only have 7 days to beat It Takes. Oh, you guys have been playing It Takes Two together? Man, have you guys recorded any highlights or anything? I want to see. I want to see how good or how bad you guys are doing together in that. Sounding a little bit parasocial with the divorce hearing stuff, Doza.
Yeah, well, you gotta cling to what you cling to.
Interesting.
We're all just trying to survive. Alright, what's the crab gotta say?
Sheesh, I think I lost them.
So, Andrew's actually saying that there are accessibility options you can use to make speeding through to where you were faster easier.
Oh yeah,
So
Fry,
keep
you
that
should
in
try
mind.
that.
I think Andrew's also saying it for us.
No.
Okay.
I knew the ocean could be sketchy, but I had no idea it was this bad.
I want to take a look at the settings real quick.
Another
Because
crab
there's
plunder
something-
their treasure.
Yeah,
So
there's-
all those crabs, the thing that they had in common was like the bottle cap. And you only played 10 minutes, Fry?
10 minutes? You got
Of
to
It
the area
Takes Two?
3?
Yeah. And
Oh,
hey,
It Takes
Xavier,
Two, right.
my uncle said he thinks we come from aliens because we're so different from animals. Well, there's that whole theory of evolution. And like
That's
technically
true.
humans, Homo sapiens, we are animals.
So
What would
see
you like
this?
to do?
This is the assist mode. These are the things that you can change, including at the bottom, you'll notice, give Kril a gun. I don't know how you unlock that setting because it's grayed out.
Maybe eventually.
But you see that top on the top, the first one? The
Yeah.
preset? It's hard. And it also says default. It will stay that the rest of this playthrough.
Interesting.
Yep. Okay, so we get our first weapon. We have buttons now. We didn't have that before.
We just started going to record next play. Gotcha. Didn't want to miss you. Oh, well, we appreciate you guys stopping your 10-minute like game sesh to be here with us.
Thank you.
I guess it couldn't hurt to have a way to defend myself. This thing seems like it could do a little damage. If anyone else attacks me, I guess I'll poke him with a pokey bit.
That's such a solid plan. You go, little crab.
Might as well give this bad boy a few practice swings.
His name is Kril.
So this is Kril.
This is Kril.
And Kril found a rusty fork.
That is a
Also,
that's a dinglehopper.
Can we just appreciate the A button saying acknowledge knowledge?
Yes.
We
'cause
love
it's like,
learning here, and
nobody
that's
can-
just beautiful.
Nobody can whine about like, oh, I didn't understand. The game was too hard. Ooh. I was like,
And
did you read?
It is certainly time for Crab Krish. How are you doing today? Fry said we were gonna play longer, but during setup, EA decided to happen, and we only had 10 minutes before stream. Gotcha. What do you mean by EA decided to happen? What is EA? Like EA is
did
like
EA,
the developer?
log you out or time you out or something?
Andrew personally turned on pit damage immunity because it was annoying. Not trying to backseat, but you do you. We appreciate your insights, having been a glob that has beaten this game, if I remember correctly.
How do I increase pit damage? Can I do that?
And Xavier, I believe Doza knows that the Resident Evil 9 trailer came out. Have you seen it yet?
I
though?
heard about it. I haven't seen it. If somebody wants to
Link it in gaming and Discord.
I know that the state of play was linked or wherever it was, the Capcom. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that's happened in the last 2 weeks.
Oh my
in
gosh.
the gaming front.
Hold up. Before we go any further, I need to start the queue for the death predictions for this game.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Let me go ahead and do that.
Just needed to do that. That's hilarious.
Let me
Okay.
go ahead and pin that before I forget.
We killed him.
Okay, so we are doing death predictions for this game. If you're new here, or just to kind of refresh the whole spiel here, basically it's doing this first part of the stream only for the entire playthrough. So this whole entire game, however long it takes us. So be sure to enter to win some Glob Points, and keep that in mind when, like, we don't know how long this game is. We don't know much other than it's a Souls-like, and considering how Doza has done in other Souls-like games, or what you know about this game, make your best prediction. And congrats on beating Deltarune Chapter 4, Krish. Definitely a game that we want to play eventually, but having played the first 2 chapters on the channel and like replaying it too when Chapter 2 had released, we've decided to try to avoid spoilers or just forget things until finally the entire game comes out and we can start it over from start all the way to finish, because we don't have the best memory sometimes, and it's better to just kind of do a whole playthrough of it and enjoy it in all of its glory at that time.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Yes.
But I know that people have been enjoying some TV character or something, and
other things.
that's about all I.
We don't really
remember.
want to know much.
I don't want to know much. I would prefer not to know anything. If I could forget what little even I know about chapters 1 and 2, I would.
The Pokem with the Pokey bit is so cute, especially like the facial expression that Kril, the little crab here, had was just so perfect to me that I. Like, even though I'm doing Kril's voice with the lines that we get to read for him, it's so, I don't know, I had to break it to be like, oh my gosh, what a cute little dude. Like, I'm already in love with him, and it's been, what, like 20 minutes, not even?
Well, you know, he has a heart for you, too.
He does.
If you get close enough, you'll see.
He'll disappear, which is his heart.
Yeah!
So cute. What? Location?
So I guess the map button is the same button that we
used to clip stuff. That's funny. We're gonna have to. Will it still work?
You know what? Let's check
make sure.
Yeah, let's check our.
EA Games
buttons.
wanted us to give permission from Fry's Nintendo account because he hasn't used his Nintendo account properly in 8 years. It's still under parental controls. That is so funny. You should definitely figure that out and update it, especially because apparently you have 7 days until your divorce hearing.
True.
Yeah. And Boxboy, look at you coming in here saying just read something amazing and I could never recommend it to anyone, when all that's going to do is make me very, very curious.
It probably deals with themes that most people
might not be
may not drive with.
Maybe, but it was amazing though, and I love reading, so there's that.
Where's bring out map? Like, that's what I'm like kind of messed up with. Where is it?
Why does Freddy the Fish sound so familiar?
Fred's
did you guys
Fish
play
Fry?
Freddy the Fish as kids? Because I did. In between this game and Captain Planet, I'm feeling nostalgic. It sounds so familiar, but I can't put my I don't remember.
I think it was like a series of like maybe CD-ROM games from like the 90s.
Right, but I used to play CD-ROM games in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played that one. I did. Like,
I know. Was it educational?
Yeah, it was.
Freddy the Fish, because most of the educational games that I played, or most of the CD-ROM games I played, were educational as a kid, like Brain Quest and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what's that thing? The currents start getting warm close to this little platform. It's kind of comfy. Maybe I could rest my feet here for a little while.
Is it?
Or a Grace.
Or similar to that, like in Elden Ring or Dark Souls.
Yeah, do you want me to use Elden Ring or Dark Souls?
Whatever you want. It's our playthrough, babe.
You know what? Because Night Rain will happen at some point, I'm going to use Elden Ring. So this is, I guess,
Moon
a Grace.
Snail Shell found.
Right?
So can you teleport? So go ahead, read what that is.
Moon Snail Shells. Touch these glowing currents to restore a long-forgotten Moon Snail Shell, which you can rest in to restore your health. If you're slain, you'll revive at the last one you stayed at, so be sure to activate every one you can. Okay, I can enter, so I will. Can I also, like, level up my stats? Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So no wonder it's a Soulslike, confirmed.
Microplastics and leveling up. The power present in moon snail shells will allow you to purge microplastics from yourself, gaining strength in the process. However, certain folks might be interested in trading for your extra microplastics, so you might want to consider saving some. Acknowledged. Okay, cool. Decreased damage your shell takes, improves resistance to status effects. See, the difference between vitality and like resistance, I don't know what the numbers are, but a lot of times getting more defense is good because it gives you more effective health. Like if you get 10% damage reduction, that's like having 10% more health, whereas if you got like just a straight health, that doesn't get reduced.
And good to know that
but I
Chapter
can't
5
level up at all
of
anyways.
Deltarune's releasing next year. I mean, we don't mind waiting as long as Toby wants us to wait, because we know whatever he's going to create is going to be phenomenal.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like, we just want to wait until we can do it all together and not forget and be so fragmented about it. But I still remember the first Halloween weekend when like Chapter 1 was like dropped just for free to play, and we were just like, what? Gotta get on this right now.
Yeah, I remember.
So, yeah. And Boxboy, thank you for that. I saved your comment so I can look into it later, because you're right. I love emotional things that elicit emotional responses from myself, whether it's reading, media, games, what have you. Look at the little Krill's face.
He's angry.
There you are.
Wow, you're awful persistent. I think I've been pretty clear with you, kid. This shell's property of the Duchess now. If you want it back, take it up with her, not me. My work here is done.
Come on, man. There's gotta be something I can do.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I can think of something. You can lick my frickin' ventral fins and stop bothering me.
That's basically a kiss my ass.
Oh, bah, later, kid.
Ah, this guy.
Look at that face.
His facial reactions are on point, Krill. Like, you are so
I guess I just didn't
animatic, and I
notice.
love it.
I hadn't noticed it like that.
And
Oh,
Boxboy, thank you so much for being a member for 22 months. Geeked up on the Delta Perk courtesy of Tobin Foxer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't see your type leaving the tide pool too often.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a choice. Can you tell me what's going on here? I heard there's like a Duchess in charge now.
Yep, sure is. Real piece of work. Takes all my hard-earned microplastics every time just for existing around here. And what do I see for it? Nothing. Just keeps building up her castle and hiring more soldiers to defend it.
Oh, that's cool. Where can I find her? I think she has something of mine.
Pal, just look around for a moment and you'll probably figure it out. Or did you miss that huge castle in the distance?
Okay, great. I'll head over there. Hopefully she can get rid of my taxes for me.
Oh, I see how it is. You're some kind of freeloader, are you? Bet you think you can skirt your taxes while the rest of us keep this society together, do you?
You just said...
You hermit crabs are all the same, wearing the shells the rest of us worked so hard to create with our own mantles. You ought to have stayed in your tide pool, small fry.
Speaking of Fry, thank you for being a member for 21 months. Fish politics better than real life for real, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta mention
Thank
also,
you.
Fry is one of our patron globs as well and has been for a very long time too. So
Shout outs to that.
yes, we
Thank you.
appreciate all of the support from every single one of you globby globs. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, I never did anything to you, man.
Yeah, well, how's about I do something to you?
Uh-oh. Are we about to fight?
Whoa.
He
okay,
rolling.
Okay, all right, I can do this.
And Xavier, I hope you're looking forward to your birthday in 8 days. And Andrew, your birthday being tomorrow. Do you guys already have any plans? Are you excited for your birthday this year? What's going down? Tell us everything.
Why does everyone in this place try to kill me? This shell doesn't even fit. Alright, calm down, Kril. This is the most dangerous situation you've been in since seagull breeding season. But all you gotta do is make it to that castle like the rude snail said. It sounds like that Duchess controls the taxes around here, so I bet the shark took my shell to her. I'm sure once I tell her what's going on, this can all be resolved and I can go right back to sleep. Living my best life.
Living your best life.
What a waste of time. There's no way I'm fitting in this thing.
Right, sorry.
He has to find the perfect treasure. Ooh, a cigarette bud. Not great.
Not great. Another one. And another one. It's almost like they were supposed to be torches on a path. You know what I mean? And look at all this broken glass.
And Ethan, that's unfortunate that your sister's making you or told you to do her chore, even though it's not your chore. It'd be like that with siblings. I'm currently feuding with my brother as well about something ridiculous.
Fun.
Very fun.
Barbed hook, a weapon designed to reel its prey in at long distance. In combination with a sturdy piece of string, even massive targets might be drawn in if struck at a weak point. Okay.
Andrew's going back to the aquarium. Are you going tomorrow or like this weekend? Either way, I hope you have a blast. I hope it's even better than the last time.
Will you be thinking of this game? What is it?
Xavier says that they're going to be going out to eat as a family. That's fun. I hope you
Nice.
enjoy that.
A lighter?
It was kind of educational, Freddy Fish. Basically, you had to solve mysteries. In the first game, someone stole all the kelp, the main source of their food. So It sounds very familiar. I just can't picture it, so I'm not really sure.
I'm glad that there is an actual plot instead of just
Yeah, just like fish adventures or something.
Yeah. Do I have stamina or can I roll forever? Looks like I can roll forever. Those things have barbed hooks on their faces, so I guess that's what I'm collecting. Ooh, that's shiny and blue. I like that. That means that the rarity is higher, but I should probably kill these things first. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked, dude. And then that didn't hurt as much. Maybe they're different levels. I think there's one behind me. It was a fish. It almost got me. I'm glad we have some good cleave on this. Well, he thought he could get me too. Nope, I'm too good at this game already. Now I get to collect my just desserts.
Flo, I can't believe you're making me do math for your death prediction. Everyone else has been normal so far.
A severed limb of a blood star, easily regenerated by the host creature. Collect 4 more. Oh, to increase vitality. Nice. Okay. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's pretty simple. Like, I don't have to come up with like oh, this is like that.
And see you later, Fry. Have a good one. Figure your stuff out so your divorce hearing goes well.
See you later,
or
Fry.
Gets closed.
The fish. In the fish game.
Kate, that's really cool. Like a game from that long ago, like having a replayability, that's really awesome. Like some things can change, like based on your like how you did for your second playthrough. Some
Back
things
in the
are
day
different.
when they would put effort in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I can't think of a. I don't know. Obviously, there's like no reason for me to know or to look. And also, I don't even know if they sell this kind of thing anymore. I'm sure everything's digital by now. But like, what does an educational game look like today? Like that? Is it good? Does it suck? Is it that kind of quality, or is it more like Peppa Pig quality? Where like people who made it didn't really care.
Since our last stream, Peppa Pig has a new baby sister.
Yes.
I think it's important to mention on stream here for everyone because we have played the Peppa Pig game on the channel. I believe there's another one, or is it the bluey one that we're supposed to play next or something? I don't remember.
The bluey one of that kind of thing, the bluey one would be the next one.
Okay. Well, yeah, congrats to the Peppa Pig family. I hope you all are doing great. They're not tuning in right now.
They're not real. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, you.
Me. Whoa, you almost got me, dude.
So how are you liking the game so far when it comes to like the gameplay and the mechanics?
It's pretty solid. It's I'm excited to see how like kind of unravels. Right now it's very like simple and easy. But like I think once we get to some bosses, like it'll be really cool. Like look at this. What is that? Scythenophore. An unfathomably large number of microscopic creatures make up this bizarre organism. +4 to massage, -3 to attack. 3 resistance required. Okay, so I wanna... So this thing will make me tankier. I think I'm gonna go and maybe beeline it to that 3 resistance. Stowaways. You just found your first stowaway, a little friend that you can equip in a status menu to gain all sorts of benefits, but their bonuses only apply while you're wearing a shell, so don't take them for granted. Okay, so kind of like talismans in Elden Ring.
And hey Shane, we are playing your favorite game ever that you've never played. It is called Another Crab's Treasure, and it's good to see you. How are you?
How's it going? Wait, I can talk? Hello, Wanderer. Haven't seen you in town before. On your way to offer tribute to our lovely Duchess, I suppose?
I guess, maybe.
Well, take it from me. The more you can suck up to the Duchess, the better your life in Slacktide will be. As I always say, a happy habitat needs a happy autocrat. Autocrat. That's a word.
Like an aristocrat? I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not sure. It's probably a pun.
Oh, and this is the wife, I assume?
I guess so. Hi there, sweetie.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
How does the duchy find you this day?
Pretty bad. My shell got stolen. And now I gotta talk to someone called the Duchess about something called taxes.
Oh dear, I don't envy you, sweetie. The Duchess isn't known for her willingness to negotiate. But I have faith in you, sweetie. I know you'll keep your head attached.
Oh, right. Okay, well, no one actually wants to help me.
No.
But it's fine.
Autocracy?
That would be the system in which they exist, yeah. Oh,
sure.
Crunch,
and
bro.
we've been doing okay, Shane. May was a lot for us. Lots of travel for work and for personal stuff. I reunited with family that I hadn't seen in over a decade, which is insane to even say out loud, but it's just the way it goes. I have family all over the world. I have a lot of cousins in like countries all over the world. It's crazy and awesome, but one of my cousins graduated with her master's here in the US, and I got to go, me and Doza got to go to her graduation, which was a lot of fun. And her mom and dad, so my uncle and aunt, had come in from India for it, and I hadn't seen them in 10 years either. So it was a nice reunion. Doza's learned a lot of new words in our languages and things like that. Got to eat a lot
I
of...
have a favorite word right now.
Well, let's Doza also like got to eat a lot of good home cooking. Like I know we cook a lot at home and it is a lot of Indian food, but it hits different when you don't have to cook it. And so my aunt, like, she was like, as long as you're here, I'm gonna cook for you every day, like, don't eat out, which was great.
Oh, it was a huge help.
She also like packed us a bunch of food like to bring back here, which was great. Thanks, shout out to TSA for not throwing anything away, even if it looks sus. Including like ground up like spices and stuff, like made out of leaves and other things that looks like, let's just say it looks like a bag of drugs, but it's not. It's spices. So yeah, it was a really good, it's been good overall. Like our work life sucks. We lost a lot of work this year with everything happening from tariffs to federal cuts and funding to contracts and all that. Which is why we kind of were like, you know what? There's no better time than the present to just take some more risks and go do a little reunion tour with some of my family. And it's going to continue the rest of the year a little bit. So I'm excited to reconnect with people in person.
Me too.
Yeah. What's this one saying?
So
Same
we
thing?
have to save this guy, and he's never leaving. He's not going to leave. He'll stand his ground. So we're going to save him, and then I think he also is like a family member of those other, like, I don't know what they are. Are they crabs? I think they're crabs. A lot of people here are crabs. So we'll see what he says.
Oh, so Chris was saying it wasn't a pun. It's just literally autocracy, like the English, like the actual word, the system of government by one person with absolute power.
Oh, spooky.
I thought it was a pun. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Because there was puns right before it.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Well, you know where the U.S. is headed. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's dark anyways.
This guy gives me, like, Hemingway, like...
Vibes?
Vibes, yeah. He's like an adventurer or something.
Well, that's cool.
Why not move away if it's so dangerous? And
give up this prime land the Duchess offered me? No way, Moray.
the Duchess gave you land? Isn't there land all over the place?
You know, Kril is onto something.
Right? The simple insights of country folk. This really is the life. You deserve something for saving my carapace, country boy. Surely this could be of use. Good luck with your country travels.
And Mario Kart, we actually replied back to your message about guessing what movie that you were watching. Can you confirm if we're correct in our guess? And then I will answer your question. But honestly, my aunt doesn't say unhinged stuff like that. Though we did connect and like reconnect about, because she hasn't seen me like again in 10 years. So like I'm more of an adult now. So that was kind of a different dynamic, which was cool. It was different. I'm still like processing so much that I learned about things, like whether my family or other stuff. Like you imagine what could happen in 10 years also with a global pandemic, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna head straight for the castle, because I think we're probably gonna trigger something, some bigger plot thing here, and then who knows what'll happen next. So I'm just gonna go straight there. Oh, those guys look really tough.
And yeah, for the most part, in good spirits. It's kind of like, you know what? At this point, so many things outside of our control affect us, and it's like, just focus on what you can control, like traveling to see family or eating really good food or what have you.
Suspicious? I thought I looked pretty harmless.
Downright adorable, huggable even. Kril, you go.
Perhaps you speaketh truth, vagrant, but I shan't ne'er grantest thou entry twixt these mighty gates whilst thy loins remain ungirded.
Excuse me?
Dude, take a hand. She said you're naked.
Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't thought about that. Is that important these days? I feel like society's really moved on without me while I've been practicing self-care.
Aw, Kril, I love you.
Sure seems like it. The Duchess would have our heads if we let you in wearing nothing but a rag. Fret not, little crustacean. Nearby to the east lieth a repository laden with complimentary garmentry. Face the gate and turn right, and you'll find a charity center where you can get something to wear. Our captain is stationed is there right now, I think. Great guy. He'll get you sorted.
Sounds cool. And then you'll let me in?
Assuming nothing sketchy comes up in your background check, sure.
Ooh.
Do you see
All
his
right.
weapon? Their weapons are straws. But they look like metal straws. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, well, let's go check out the captain.
Yeah, so Kate's bringing up what RFK did with, like, healthcare and all that stuff. If you're American and need any vaccines, please do so ASAP. Not to be alarmist, but it is not a drill. Yeah, pretty much everything. It's kind of like whatever is happening in our country, local, state, national, government-wise, like, please pay attention and do what you feel is best for you and your family with the information that you have at any given time, especially considering how quickly things are changing and moving. That's kind of all I can feel to say right now, as I'm still processing and Doza is still processing so much that's happening. Obviously,
the simple thing that I've had to help me cope with all of it, I guess, is like, if it's currently good or helpful, start preparing for it to not exist anymore. That's kind of how I've been handling all of this. It's a bit negative, but I mean, it's kind of saved our biscuits, more than once, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
yeah. I saw something about MatPat from you earlier, Box, but I think I may have missed it. I was trying to go back to it. Maybe it was because we had some dialogue. And Mario Kart, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Welcome back to Freak Monster Nasty. I just saw that now too. Right, so Boxboy had said, what do y'all think of MatPat game theory now having a meaningful connection to the United States Congress? To be honest, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen anything news related about MatPat lately.
Did MatPat meet the Pope, like the last one?
Well, it's about Congress, so I don't think that's...
the last, ooh, ouch, okay.
I mean, there's a new Pope now since the last time we streamed too, right? I feel like that was around the same time. There's been a lot in the news.
So.
Yeah.
A couple things have happened in the world.
So much, yeah. MatPat in Congress got me. Yeah, so I need to watch it. I need to be in the know of that. I've been informed on other things and staying in with the news, which has been crazy, of course. Even the protests right now going on, with ICE and everything else. It's just a lot, guys.
Oh, there was a breaking news here in San Antonio that
this morning,
they
it was
interrupted the national news that we were watching.
There's
I was dang.
which doesn't usually we get weather report breaking news, but never about something like this. And tonight, apparently, there's a Take Back the Alamo situation protest that's being planned. That's gonna be happening. I don't know. It probably might happen during our stream or something, but I'm curious and I'm hoping it goes peacefully. I know Austin's been pretty crazy, Los Angeles, Dallas, everywhere. And then this weekend there's supposed to be that parade, army parade on Donald Trump's birthday, when it's insane. The news outlets, what they're saying. I'm glad there's media attention around all of this, but I'm scared. That's just it. I don't have any other words to process to tell how I feel about all this other than I'm scared of what's happening.
I mean, you're valid for feeling that way.
Yeah.
And not having much more than that.
I don't know. We just have to wait for it to play out, which is unfortunate.
Soda can.
Let's see. Andrew's back. Caught myself trying to preserve a non-existent stamina bar due to bloodborne muscle memory. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore.
Oh, that's funny too.
This shell shapes like heck compared to mine. Who even made this thing?
Because they're hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, okay, found a weird metal shell. Press and hold the left bumper to hide inside your shell. Wearing a shell reduces damage taken. Hiding it will divert all damage to your shell health. Well, let's try to not... So this is a breakable shield. But let's try to just, not have that happen.
Whoa.
Is this the captain? Oh no, did we steal?
I'm sorry. Was I supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law?
I like these cutscenes.
Yeah, they're cute.
So easily outwitted.
This game's already getting better than that SpongeBob one we played.
Yeah.
Rise above the beasts.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line, okay?
Ha, you should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have these other worthless.
Oh, geez, I didn't notice that he had literal corpses strung up. Oh boy, this guy might be a little bit unhinged. Alright, here we go. First boss battle.
Nephro, Captain of the Guard. How do you guys think Doze is gonna do? And Boxboy, thanks for sharing this speech in Discord. We'll definitely check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And Flo, thanks for sharing something in Original Creations. We will check that out later as well.
We appreciate that. Oh, geez, that one just like straight up hit me. I need a heal.
And you're right, Shaky Amir. We're gonna be fine, but there's so many people that are also not fine. Especially with all this like immigrant stuff and things, it's kind of scary. Like, I am a daughter of immigrants to this country. I was born and raised here, but my parents did immigrate here for a better life and better opportunity for us. So seeing what's happening and families being ripped apart and all this other stuff, which has been happening for a long time. It's not like this is something new, but now like the extremes of like people and agents just like being unrecognizable or noticeable, and even like going into like their hearings and like when they're trying to legally do what's correct is insane. It's just not okay. Like, where is the humanity in all of this is really what's upsetting. Also, denying the immigration visas of so many people, whether it's like medical visas that people were going to come here to be nurses and doctors. There was like over 6,000 of them, I believe, that were canceled overnight, essentially. And Doza, did you just die?
I just died, yeah.
Ooh, you didn't even get halfway on him.
No, this dude is tanky and he hits hard.
Well, do you need to like go get some more things? Oh, this is the first time we've died, so we should read that.
When you are slain, you'll drop all your microplastics and your shell if you had one in the spot where you died. Be careful when you go to pick them up. If you die again while they're still on the ground, they'll be lost forever.
Ooh,
okay,
one of those
so
games.
in the same way, yeah. Okay, well, we'll put on a new shell, right? There's some stuff here.
Recover drunk.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it basically put it here, I guess, is like a nice and easy instead of me having to go over there.
MapHow wants to use his actual know-how of the internet and modern age combined with his trustable professionalism to make sure new laws, at least when concerning digital spaces, are done well and fast. Well, that's good. I'm glad there's someone educated who speaks really well for that matter, talking up about this stuff. So
Especially
I look forward to
someone who
watching
is-
it.
Yeah, especially someone who has
Was I
proven
supposed
to like
grab a ticket?
use their full frontal lobe, you know?
So wait, you're going back to Nephro now? You don't want to go more resources? It's an open world game. You can go do other things, get stronger, get a better shell.
If I die again, I'll go around and see what else I can collect.
Okay. I wonder where the death predictions are. So yeah, as a reminder, we are taking death predictions during this part of the stream only for the entire playthrough. I feel like everyone's done at least double digits. Flo, I don't know what your math is still, so I can't even see it so little like on the thing. I'll have to like bring it into Excel later to see. But yeah, at least it's not 1.
Ooh, scary. Oh, he can kick back too? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
man.
not a fan of this government either, Kate. I wish there was more we could do, and there is if we're all united, a lot, society. But the thing is, this was what was voted in, and that's what's really hard, like, to swallow sometimes. Like, there are people out there who agree with this.
Right, that's the tough
And I
part.
don't mean, like, agree with this as a whole. There might be certain issues this way or that way, and that's why I really hate one-ticket voters. That's my personal opinion. Don't at me.
Well,
One
straight
issue voters,
ballot,
yeah.
Or one issue and straight ballot.
Yeah, it's just...
They both predicate off of, like, being purposefully uneducated in what you're voting on. Oh, jeez.
Have y'all been okay, if you don't mind me asking? I know they are targeting certain ethnicities, even if you were born here, it seems. Yeah, so while we have been traveling a little bit, and us being an intercultural couple and stuff, like, it's been interesting. Like, we are traveling to places where we feel safe, first of all. We are not even driving through Texas anymore. Like, if we need to go to Dallas or Houston, we're just flying there because we don't want to risk the small town life anymore.
No,
We've had instances in the past before things have escalated lately, and we just don't want to put ourselves in that position. So yeah, we're literally flying on a 1-hour flight from like San Antonio to Dallas, and then, you know, getting a car there if we need to, or Houston or vice versa. Like, it's ridiculous because we could easily like rent a car and drive and save some money, but our safety is worth it a little bit more at this point. Because there were some small towns that we've been pulled over at where we didn't feel unsafe even when we were younger. So it's like, let's just not risk it anymore, especially when we're traveling for work.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But overall, like we're just, again, like anybody, and like what we're saying, even with like the health changes and law changes and what have you, you just have to use whatever information you have by staying informed and then making the best decisions for you and yourself. Just like me and Dozer are doing for ourselves and for our families, making sure things are, you know, the safest for us and what we can do. So like, while I was a lot younger, you know, in my college era, like I would go to a lot of protests. Am I going now? Not necessarily. I haven't gone to a protest in a long time. In person, just because I am scared, especially with everything that's happening. And I feel like I can do more, even through like what we do with graphic design, video editing and stuff. We have been helping some nonprofits like create some graphics and assets to present information, whether it's about how to be safe during a protest or just making sure the information of like changes that are happening so rapidly with the federal government, with, you know, society, like what's affecting like people, like it's an honor and privilege, honestly, to be able to create some of these graphics for the nonprofits that are doing important work. So that we take kind of closure in that we're doing our part, even if we're not out there on the front lines.
And we're appreciative of those who do that.
Yes, it's not easy. Having done it in the past, I'm not the same person I was years ago when I used to go to protest, and I am scared, and that is why I'm not going. Though my heart's been wanting to. But then I remember that there's so many other people right now that rely on me. I'm not just a single independent girl who's just like, yeah, let me go do this. I really don't care what happens to me. I need to stand up for what's right. I still want to stand up for what's right, but I know like business-wise, me and Doza, what we do supports not just us, but others, and we don't want to put that at risk right now.
Exactly. Also, let's do some exploring. Well, let me pick up my stuff.
And this game is hard. It is a Soulslike, which Dark Souls, Elden Ring, they're notorious for being difficult, Flo. So, you know, I don't think, I wouldn't compare this to Tears of the Kingdom, but if you were to, Joseph, what would you say?
I would say that there are some similarities in the sense that you can run around and there's like stuff to interact with, but in that kind of vein, like if this is like a Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, then in that case it's just as like a 3D platformer. In which case kinda.
So Andrew had actually said this guy reminds me of a Lionel or some tree sentimental. Sentimental. Which I could kind of, I hate Lionels, so there's that. Though I did finally take care of a Lionel in Tears of the Kingdom.
That is true.
Or was it the end of Breath of the Wild?
Well,
both, technically, at this point.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I have taken care of a Lionel. And then, of course, Echoes of Wisdom was so freaking easy to take care of a Lionel. And Comfy, hello. How are you doing? And Corey's here as well. How are you both?
Hi. How's it been?
And hey, D Lee, used to be Awesome Gamer, welcome back. And we remember you by that Awesome Gamer name. Thanks for reminding us of that, because D Lee would have not rang a bell.
No, but the amount of people that are like, remember me?
With the name change, it's nice when you actually tell us the name. But yes, we hope you've been doing well, and it's good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Lionel's our daddy? No. Oh my goodness.
What else would be considered daddy?
Are you really opening us up?
Yeah.
I mean, it is Father's Day weekend coming up.
Right, because there's also Zaddy. Is that different, or is it because it share the same? Is it like a Venn diagram?
To be real, Dosa and I both have like daddy issues, so we celebrate our grandfathers instead.
Yes, because Father's Day is coming up, so yeah, topical.
Very topical. Yeah.
Oh, okay, we hit the outside. Let's go to a shell thing. I think we can level up one more time.
technically
like
the
360.
gotta go fast is like a stream command flow, not necessarily a quote. If you want a quote, you can do exclamation point quote, and then you put the number, like a random number, and it will give, or it might just give you a random one this way too.
I don't remember how to do the random.
So yeah.
It's been a second. Does anyone remember? Where's the
I think you
nearest
just have to
shell
do
thing?
quote, but you have to spell quote correctly.
That would be a good
Yeah,
start.
so like Andrew did it and he got 151, which was can we hug Doza to the giant skeleton tunic? How cute. But you can also just do quote without a number, like flow, like, yep, you spelled it correctly this time, so it should come up with something random here soon.
Mm-hmm. Nice 3D mini impression that lasted. Absolutely, you did.
Because if I could do him during Breath of the Wild, of course. Oh, man.
Well, what's this do? Enhances damage of umami-based attacks.
Umami.
I guess so.
Tasty.
I'm gonna go with more resistance. Let's see how effective that is. What's our next level up gonna cost? 430? Okay. That's
I hate people with road rage. Like, don't be on the roads when you're angry about things and not making the best decisions while driving. Like, there is no need for, like, accidents to occur or, like, problems to be had.
true.
It's just, I
There's
mean,
a whole
obviously
show
we don't
about road
even...
rage.
Yeah, oh, yeah, with Ali Wong.
Yeah.
It's called Beef on Netflix.
It's very good. Very intense.
It's super good, and there's actually a lot, like, it won a lot of awards. We loved it. You should definitely watch it if you're into that kind of thing. She's a comedian, but
Whoa,
like she does most.
Whoa.
She actually, I think she broke out as like a stand-up comedian first, but then she also acts in things as well, like with the script and whatnot. And see you later, Shane. Thank you so much for popping by. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I have not seen Taylor Tomlinson's bit about Father's Day. I will look that up, or if you want to link it to us in Discord, that would be cool too, so I can make sure we watch it. We were catching up on things people have been sending us to watch. Krish had sent us an Indian metal music thing, and we were like, what is this? Like, I've never like thought of this being a thing, but it was so good. But also, like, it's not something I would traditionally be into, but it was nice to broaden my horizons, if you will.
Yeah, it was nice.
I
loved it. The
animation
was so good.
especially,
The
yeah.
animation met the energy of the song itself, which was so great. And it's wonderful hearing things like that in different languages. It's, kind of takes you for a loop though. But it was nice. I definitely want to hear more.
I look forward to seeing the funny picture Fry made later Mario Kart. When it comes to driving, like, obviously we don't have a car. You guys know that since our car accident that we had a while ago. Almost 2 years ago now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Been
a while.
It's been great not having one, and when we do rent a car or when we do drive, we're so intentional and planned about it that we're not going to be going during like traffic hours or anything. We go during the day when everyone else is at work or school or what have you, so we can like take care of things really quickly. And it's been so much better, and we've also saved so much money, which is great, especially considering the government and everything that's happening right now with our livelihood. And yeah, Zeely, it's very interesting when we get to see perspectives from people in other countries while they're seeing everything unfold here. It's pretty insanity and chaotic, but
yeah.
Just gotta keep hoping and coping and take it day by day.
Absolutely. Where can I find... Where did I die? Was it this way? I think it was this way. I got killed by just like a regular crab.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's dangerous out here.
Kate, I've never actually called 911 before, but I'm glad as like a good citizen you called and did your part, because that does sound like a scary situation with road rage.
Ugh. Not envious. Terrifying. I don't know why people just get so heated. It's just a waste of energy. No, don't kill me a second time. It's a chunky guy, but like I got him. I win.
Do you mean Malari from like the movie Bajirao Mastani, Boxboy? I don't, because so Boxboy said, news from your perspective as a Bollywood fan, may I ask what you think of the song? I actually have not seen that movie in a very long time, and I've been wanting to have Doza watch it with me. So I feel like I want to answer your question, but I love the song, but I kind of want Doza to watch it too before we before we answer your question, if that makes any sense. And also Mario Kart earlier, you did confirm. So for those that don't know, Mario Kart was messaging us and he started watching a movie we've recommended multiple times called Kabikushi Kabigam, one of my favorites. And what he did was like describe like the beginning of the movie without actually saying what the movie was. And instantly, not even me, like Doza actually knew instantly.
I said it first.
He did say it first, like what the movie was. And I was like, you're right. Yeah, it's this. And Mario Kart during this stream earlier confirmed it's correct. Such a great movie.
Super solid.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's go level
You
up.
think of the dance scene in that daily. So Doza has seen the music video for it. It's the one with Ranveer Singh. If you remember Doza.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'll just have to show it to you again because we haven't seen the movie. But that's awesome that you think of it daily. Can I ask why? Like what? First of all, how did you stumble upon that? So yeah.
Okay, let's go level up. Oh my god, I'm fighting
Oh,
for
and
my life out
Comfy's
here.
actually in the works of selling his car right now. Probably going to buy a small 50cc bike or moped for nearby daily use.
Hey, that would be...
That's really cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah, like, what are you hauling all day, every day? Yourself.
Right? Yeah, I mean, if that works better for your lifestyle and like where you are locally, like that's really cool. Good luck with the car selling process.
I also agree with your assessment on what would be considered daddy. The Guardian and the Raider in Night Rain. Definitely the Raider.
Flo, is your prediction already over? Because you gave me a math formula and I'm not going to do it. Do you want me to remove your stream prediction and then you can predict again? So remember, during this first part, you can redo your prediction. I do recommend waiting until towards the end of stream so you can know like how many there are instead of us having to redo it constantly. But you let me know, or anyone else too, if we've gone over it, which at the end of the stream, if anyone has already lost, we will let you re-enter like at that time. So far, it doesn't look like anybody unless Flo with your map.
Yes. Let's see. Okay, we can get 3 resistance. 3 resistance will let us equip that other thing, but I don't want to equip the other thing yet, but I still do want 3 resistance since I was getting hit so hard by that boss. We're actually going to go try to fight him again right now.
And Deely, while we know you're awesome gamer because you told us in chat, we do try to just go by the name that you have on YouTube. It's just easier that way because it's going to be hard to remember forever and ever and ever, like Deely's awesome gamer, who's someone else. Because there are people notorious in our community who have changed their name multiple times. Like I'm talking dozens of times, and it's really hard for us to keep it together.
Yeah.
So it's just easier to go by whatever we see here. But I totally get having a more official name, like or email for college and what have you. That's good. You don't want something
Definitely
like awesome gamer
there.
when applying for things.
You know, it's good that you do that because there are a lot of people that will apply for jobs and it'll be like hot rod, 420, and it's like, well, okay.
Yeah, like don't do that. That's
I've
an
seen
automatic, like we're just gonna get rid of your application.
I've seen some questionable resumes.
The comedy bit is about picking out a Father's Day card being hard as an adult because too much has happened. Picks up a card, you've always been there for me, no, try again. Funnily enough, Kate, when it comes to cards and stuff, Doza and I, and actually I've been doing this like my whole life almost. Like it started when I was a kid and I would actually draw like paper cards, folding a piece of paper in half and like drawing on it. But as I've gotten older, I used to have those CDs where you can like design your own greeting card and print it. And then now I completely design my own cards from scratch or like postcards or what have you. And Doza and I actually do that together for our family and friends. So we don't buy stuff from the greeting card companies and like grocery stores anymore.
They're our competitors.
Yeah, our competitor. We make personalized cards so we can write exactly what we want to say because no card's going to exemplify exactly what we want to convey most of the times. Which is why even on Patreon, we unfortunately don't do this anymore because of tariffs and other changes this year. We had stopped, but we used to for so many months, for so many years, since like the first year of Nushin Doza, we used to send out monthly goodies on our Patreon where we would have a motivational card personalized to each of the people, or each of the globs, if you will, along with stickers that we mailed every single month. And while we don't do it every month on Patreon, we do still have on our fourth wall a mystery bundle, which does come with a personalized card to you. If you're ever interested in wanting a dose of globby goodness in the mail, that's one way to get it. Plus some cute stickers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I want to say now before stream ends, which it's not anytime soon, I'm just saying, we have another hour that we're planning to stream, but I want to say during the first stream, I did notice something in the settings, and this is going to be relevant. Right here, die instantly. I'm assuming that might be a case where someone might get stuck where they might want to use this.
Oh.
If I get stuck and it's not my fault, it won't count towards the death prediction.
Okay.
If I do something stupid, like explore and get myself stuck, then it will. So for example, when I was trying to climb up this, and I thought I was going to get stuck here, that would be my fault.
Are you stuck? No, okay,
no,
you're just
no, but I got scared. I wanted to say it before it happened.
And Mario Kart, yeah, $10 for a card when you can just make one, which I feel like most mothers, obviously I'm not a mother myself, but like most people would appreciate that more. I know Doza's mom, like every card we've given her, she keeps up and like as decor in her place and stuff. So it's really nice to feel appreciated in that way.
Exactly.
Boxboy stumbled upon that Malari song from that movie by accident while doing research in Little Autistic Interest because of a meme that used the Malari dance. So I watched it out of curiosity to see why they did that. Oh. That's fun. What a genuinely iconic dance number. There are so many genuinely iconic dance numbers from Bollywood. I wish like Dancing with the Stars and other dance shows in the United States or in the world would do more Bollywood related stuff. Like whenever there is, or Indian inspired stuff rather. Whenever there is one on like America's Got Talent or other reality shows with dancing and competitions and stuff, I just get so giddy. In fact, Miss America, years ago, I feel like it's over a decade ago at this point, her name is Nina Davaluri. She actually was one of the first Miss American contestants to ever dance to like an Indian dance on the competition. She ended up winning that year too. Not to say her talent was the only thing. She's a phenomenal person. She does so much advocacy now for so many things. She's pretty cool.
I think that there's not enough variance in American dance competitions. There's so many forms of dance. And I keep seeing roughly the same kind. I keep seeing like step style dancing, which is cool. It's high energy, it's hype, but like
there's so much more. Let's keep going next level.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it.
I mean, even Just Dance. Actually, we shared this on Instagram on our stories. We came across a Just Dance related, like a guy was like, wow, Just Dance is really like pushing the boundaries here. It's hard. And it's like, yes, keep pushing the limit of what dance looks like and trying new things. Even if it's hard, like it just, our bodies are pretty wonderful to be able to, and I'm not saying I'm gonna hit all those moves, I can't, but it's fun to try.
Yeah, like I don't take Just Dance seriously in the sense that like I'm looking to do like a high score, because either A, you're doing it in front of like a camera for some of these consoles, right? Like the Xbox
and they're
Kinect.
really
It's like already imprecise in general, and then for the Switch, if you're playing with your phone in your hand, it's all by motion.
It's only about your hand movements though.
So
like with the Switch, like
I can only do it for fun, not like super serious.
Our oldest I don't remember what year it was, but it's on the Switch 1. And we actually just rearranged our setup now that we have the Switch 2 in the dock. So we moved one of our docks for the Switch 1 to where we can play Just Dance and other things more easily in like a bigger space kind of thing. And it's literally your hands moving around and trying to hit those notes. So you could like stand there and just do the hands and still get a 5-star, which is cheating. So you should do the legs and like have fun with it, or actually play it however the frick you want. Who's counting, right? But I'm just saying, like, I wish it was a full like body experience. I know there is technology where it kind of looks at everything you're doing with the camera thing, remember?
Yeah.
But we don't have that.
No.
And yes, the topics around here do take a wild swing, and I love it so much, Shaky Gamer. I hope you guys do too. It's really nice to be able to talk about anything and everything. I like how Flo's talking about Harry Potter. We haven't seen Harry Potter in a while, but like I did hear that the actor for Draco Malfoy from the original, he's actually reprising his role on Broadway this fall for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is basically where everything picks up in the future with their kids going to Hogwarts.
That's
so
pretty exciting.
It's pretty cool that he's playing himself, but as the older version now that he is older. So that's like the main Harry Potter news I know about right now.
Ooh, that was close. He almost grabbed me. That was gonna be death.
Dealey, that's awesome that you're volunteering at your local museum and you were using this email for that. That's super cool. I love volunteering. It hits different when you volunteer, when it's not just for your volunteer hours for like high school or college or something. But still, either way, you got to get started somewhere.
That's pretty awesome. What was the thing that I needed to do? There was something about like shell shocking them or something.
If you do end up sharing or changing your name to a supervillain name from Instagram a few years ago, let us know so we don't forget who you are in Mario Kart.
This must be it. Oh yeah, very smart. Do that. Where is it? I'm looking for balance and capsize. Okay, this. Hitting an enemy with enough attack to max out their balance meter will open them up to being capsized. When their health bar starts flashing, hit them with a powerful attack such as a charge attack to knock them down for several seconds. Okay, I have him flashing. This is what I'm going to try to do. All right.
I've seen some clips from Strictly Come Dancing, like on YouTube and TikTok and stuff sometimes. I love reality TV and competition shows. Right now, Doza and I have been, like, America's Got Talent got started up again, so we're on episode 3 of that. Like, we don't watch a full episode in one sitting. We watch a little bit here and there. And way to go, babe, you did it.
He's taking a nap. Oh, geez.
No. Pollution scoured. Yeah, you did it.
That was self-defense, right?
That's why we came back
What
and
a
kept
cute
attacking
Kril.
him.
That's got to be self-defense. Anyone would agree. He came at me like a crazy guy. What was I supposed to do? Shuck. Okay, play it cool. If anyone asks, he just tripped and broke his leg. Okay, let's not lie about it, Kril.
Broke his leg
and landed on a sword.
Exactly. That's what happened. I saw it. You saw it. We all saw.
Hooray for our first huzzah and another crab's treasure.
Look at that. We just needed to lock in a bit.
I look forward
to...
Shaka, I love that. I look forward to seeing your drawing in Discord, Kimon. Thanks for sharing. And that's really cool. Pursuing history for your career. So the museum was a good choice. That's awesome. Very relatable.
Fantastic.
If you don't mind me asking, what are you specifically pursuing in history? Is it...
The past.
Well, like, what is your career path that you're hoping for within the realm of history?
Combat
There's so many different ways it could go, so I'm curious. Only if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming I can fight.
Oh, okay, the one you messaged on. Gotcha.
Look at leveling up. I can only level up once, but I'm close to leveling up again. Let's do vitality.
Why is there a stay hydrated in an underwater game that's not SpongeBob? Do you mean like the stay hydrated command GIF? I mean, it is what it is, regardless of what game we play.
Yeah.
we don't change those on the regular.
Every single alert for
every
there's
game.
Still a Christmas one. I think it's still up.
I think they are.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's kind of funny
it's
at
fine.
This point.
Like, it's whatever.
We love Christmas cheer all year round, just like Elf.
Exactly. We're really close to leveling up again, so I want to get a little bit more.
Nothing specific just yet. Still early days. I just know I don't want to teach. Hate kids and teens alike. Well, if you enjoy your time volunteering at a museum, you could take your history degree to be more involved with museums and like curating exhibitions and things like that potentially. But you're right. As it's still early, like I hope you enjoy exploring this passion of yours and seeing where it leads you, and good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's so cool, like being here a part of this community. Like, first of all, thank you guys so much for being here for the streams and talking about all kinds of things with us, because some of y'all we've known for so long, and either you pop back in or you're here regularly or what have you. And when you come back and you tell us things about your future or where you are now, whether it's like graduating or a job, or we just had someone in Discord today, James, who's been around for a very long time. We have so many highlights with him playing with us on stream as well, especially Overcooked being one of my favorites, where he just kind of gave up and was over it because it's Overcooked's one of those types of games. It was really funny. But anyways, little tangent there. But him and his friends have been developing a game, and over the years he's talked about it with us, and now he posted the demo of his game that's out now, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, you did it. Like, you've been talking about this for so long, and here you are. And like Doza and I, when we saw that, we were just so proud. I love that you guys share with us as many things as you feel like sharing as we do with y'all, and it's just so beautiful, and I'm so grateful.
It's fantastic. Being able to witness, like, when someone's talking about something and it's still like in the idea stage, to getting to the point where it's like actually out there,
a tangible thing. Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of the same. It's very similar in the vein of like when people tell us that they graduated, for example.
Exactly. Or, I mean, it's not always just like good, positive milestones too. Like even being able to have this be a safe space where we talk about our feelings and talk about current events and things that are not so great, or like the mourning of loved ones or what have you. It's just, it's so like the human touch, the human like relationships, whether it's parasocial or what have you, however you want to define them. We're just so grateful that we're able to talk about anything and everything here, and that for the most part all of you guys are so kind and compassionate towards each other, not just us but each other. We see that time and time again.
We sure do. You return, exhibitionist, and draped appropriately, no less. I trust you spoke with the captain?
The captain? Funny, I must have missed him.
Missed him, huh? That's pretty weird. Whatever, you're not nude anymore, and that's what counts. Hark! A weary vagabond doth grace our gates. Pray I will see them apart. Open the gate, Nate. You got it.
He must be important.
Right?
Hey, I feel like there's an awful lot of violence around here. I thought the whole point of the Duchess was to make things safe.
Go tell her all about it, kid. See how quickly you get kicked back to your tide pool.
Hooray for not being naked anymore.
Yeah, we're fully clothed. We got our little...
We've got a can.
Yeah,
We got a pokey stick.
We're in Fort Slacktide. This is kind of neat. It's kind of like a playground, really.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? In Alba's wildlife adventure.
Oh, yeah.
The little
true.
castle part.
Yeah, I like that. The castle part was fun exploring. Let's see. We've been doing drills nonstop since high tide. Okay. Well, good for you, dude. I'm looking for the queen. We need to plead with her to not let our taxes control our life. We'll see how that goes. What does this guy have to say? You want this tower? No chance. Don't you have more pressing matters? Sculptures around here can be hit or miss, so I kind of dig this one. Because it's a... What do they call those things? A spade?
Hazan 2.5 years as well for you, Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh, look, an item. What do you got for me?
What is it?
Another bread
A
claw.
bread claw.
Yeah, I don't know how much microplastic that is. I think 50? That might not be that
Don't
much.
people use more of the twisty ties or whatever these days?
Yeah, I don't see those.
Are those better? I don't see the bread claws as much
claws.
down
No.
here. Do you guys still see bread claws on your bread or other things you buy from the grocery store? Look at all these people. Are you going to talk to them all or just walk past the people in line?
What'd you bring to pay your taxes with?
Oh, that's what they're in line
I
for.
found a shiny little thingamajig digging through the sand over by the drop-off. That thing? She's probably got 100 of those already. You're gonna get thrown out of the throne room. I'm guessing that... What are you here for? Begging the Duchess not to demolish my house for a new food court? You know how it is. Ooh. What are you in line for? Paying my taxes, same as everyone. But to be honest, getting to see the Duchess beauty in person is almost worth the trip in itself. Okay.
Did any of you guys ever do like a school project or something where you had to use like household items and like put it together to like build something or whatever? I remember using bread claws for like a thing like that, and like empty egg cartons and whatnot.
You know, I can't say that I have, really. I always had something to like mess with. Connects, Legos.
Well, I meant for a
Lincoln
school
Logs.
project.
Oh,
The point was to use
straws.
household items like straws and other things. Yeah.
We had to make those little cars that slide down
yeah.
out of like only perishable items.
So yeah, like Dealey like built a model roller coaster for primary stick. That's cool. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Had to make a
dang.
junk sculpture for see stuff like that. Like it was a school thing. Dove's out here like I had connects. Like what are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm just sorry, not for school. But like I remember, and we must have been like juniors or seniors at the time. But somebody made their little race car out of. Like, the body was just a block of cheese. So it had a bit of an expiration date.
I
and
bet.
a quick one.
So a bread claw, like, can you show him a bread claw from the thing?
Yeah, let me get
after
to this dialogue.
Okay.
Due to the gap in her schedule, our Royal Duchess is receiving walk-ins for the next 15 minutes.
Oh, neat. We'll head on in then.
Cool, we'll just skip that line. But first, the bread claw. Which, here we go.
One of these.
Yeah, like you put that around the
it's
the
like
mouth
similar
of the
to a
bag.
twisty tie, but like they use these, but not as much anymore. I feel.
Yeah. Oh, 250. We have so many. Who do we trade these into? Like, we've so much.
Eventually.
I could level up
Used
maybe
a
twice.
big refill soap for butterfly. Ooh. Okay. Look at you.
Cool. What's in this room? No way. I was supposed to clean up back here, but I haven't had a chance yet, and I don't want
Yeah.
you to see it.
Yeah, so I'm
a few
assuming
minutes.
you like cut it in half so it's like symmetrical on both ends. Because I'm thinking about the one we use to refill stuff too. Because yeah, we buy in bulk as well and refill the little ones in the different, like, by all the sinks and stuff.
I've gone off the beaten path again, Noosh. Uh-oh.
It happens.
Hey.
But you found one of these.
A limpet. This tiny snail adheres to rocks so strongly that removing it by force will often kill it.
And same, Dealey, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. We hope to see you again, and good luck with all of the things.
All of them. Not a single one missed. Okay, I don't want
Are those
to
like
hit.
urchins?
Yeah, they're definitely
This kind of also
urchins.
reminds me of Echoes of Wisdom, like that one beachy area. Like just the vibe.
What vibe? Beachy area? Echoes of Wisdom?
Like little things, yeah, while you're walking
the
through.
Gordos, I think
Yeah.
they're called. Your prevalence here is a privilege. Don't scuttle around where you aren't asked. No, I'm
We're
gonna
playing
do
this
that.
game on PC Flow.
Yes.
The game is actually available through Xbox Game Pass, and that is how we're playing it.
Yes, that is correct. I'm playing with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller using
Yes.
Better Joy. Otherwise, guess what? Like, if you plug in a Nintendo thing into your PC, like Xbox games just like won't respond. They just don't care. Oh no, I'm gonna die!
Let's not.
I got stuck. Okay, can I climb this? Noosh, I'm gonna not be alive anymore.
That's not good. Do you have anything to heal you?
I do, but I only have 2 left. Oh, jeez. That crab dude was right. I shouldn't have been going where I don't belong.
Played on the Switch, crashes weren't exactly the rarest, but still fun and enjoyable.
I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that. There's only been
I'm
like
sure
a
the new
couple
Switch
hiccups
would
when
be
like
able
a
to
new thing
handle it
loads
well.
in. Probably, but I don't know. Like, is it? I don't know if it's the kind of issue that needs to be updated.
Have you guys been seeing those like videos that some creators are making where it's like comparing the load times of Switch 1 with the Switch 2, essentially? Even like Animal Crossing and other just games that have been around for a very long time, just it's the percentage of things, it's usually like 30 or 40% faster, but that's still quite a stark difference. For us, I definitely feel like I'm grateful that we were able to get the Switch on launch day with our pre-order that finally went through. And it's been already proving to be a great investment because, first of all, the Switch 1 and all the games we had, we spent hours and hours, whether on stream or off stream with it, that gave us joy. But Mario Kart World has been so much fun, guys.
It's been a fantastic title.
It's beautiful. Like it's the open world fact of it all. Like it's just mesmerizing, and like I want to look at everything and take everything in, but I also know like we're trying to unlock everything. And it's like, oh, we got to get gold to unlock everything, and it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, the thing is that I think about the DLC that we got in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right? And some of the tracks were great. Some of them were kind of basic. And it's a night and day difference. Because I'm thinking, what is the most recent thing that Nintendo has put out that's Mario Kart related? And it would be that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to expect with,
And
you know,
it had
World.
updates as much as last year too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, compare that, like, the ice cream stage or, like, the Rome stage, right? Like, they're okay. They're all right. They're not amazing. They don't blow me away. They're not like any of the Rainbow Roads or nothing.
Right.
Or even like Peach Speedway or stuff like that. Some of the other ones are fantastic. But then you look at Mario Kart World, and it's like every single bit, every single piece is just so intentional and so alive and like breathed in. And it's like, wow, they really comb over this with like the Nintendo seal of approval.
The only thing I miss right now in Mario Kart World is that a lot of like the Zelda characters and like the Animal Crossing and other stages and people and stuff, that's not in the game yet. I hope they add it or something in the future because I do miss like the Zelda courses, like going through Hyrule with the carts and stuff like that. I think it would be really cool.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Does it have you opened Smash on the Switch 2 yet?
Not yet. I've opened a few, but not that one.
Andrew says he saw that the Switch 2 loads Smash fast enough to cut off the audience cheer sound effect. That's pretty badass.
There was another situation like that. I'll think about it in a moment.
So
but
the Duchess is here.
Yeah, the Duchess.
We've got to talk to her.
Yes, ma'am. I recently had my shell taken away, and I was wondering if there's any way we could work out some sort of a...
Do you like my castle?
Wow, she's something.
Your castle? Oh, it's pretty neat, I
She
guess.
sure is.
You guess.
Uh-oh.
A lot of work went into this place, you know. Work made possible by generous contributions
Taxes.
from citizens like yourself. And it was worth it. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I really like Krill's voice.
I can find another way to pay my taxes.
Sounds a little
but for now,
tired.
I'd really just
He's
like
been
to-
through it, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long day.
More gorgeous than the coral reefs, wouldn't you say?
I've never been to. I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs
Don't promise more than you can do, little
Everyone
Krill.
says so.
The reefs are so Oh, me and my homies hate the coral reef.
Apparently.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit. But first, I'll need something from you. My castle still lacks a certain panache.
Do you see that she's holding a tea strainer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fancy. What do you think she uses it for?
For the incense or something? To like
Uh-huh.
be around her? I don't know.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais
Uh-huh.
quoi.
Soon went out on my behalf to recover something shiny and gorgeous from the cave to the west. But those buffoons haven't reported in since. Such incompetence. Climb the western tower to begin your journey to the cave.
Cool, we have a
Then catch
quest.
up with my platoon and
Interesting.
help
The
recover
puns in this game have been
something
great.
worthy of my beauty.
And
They are a lot of
To me
fun.
with
the food we named in Earthbound was
and
Ches, like
speak of
cheese.
Delaying your tax payments for no longer than 2 calendar tides.
2
Only
calendar
delaying.
tides.
That's not even.
That's not
so
canceling. Well, you never
it.
know.
Okay, thank you. I won't let you down. I'll get you the shiniest thing I can. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside.
Gone, little hermit.
She's like, I don't want to hear anything about this.
Oh,
Interesting.
When do we get to kill her?
Mario Kart asked, have you seen all those videos about people belly aching about Mario Kart World?
I'm
not sure what you mean.
Really. People will complain. I've seen some bits and pieces of people belly aching about Elden Ring Night Rain.
I do have a feeling, like, with Flo's question, what happens when you die in front of the queen? I don't know if that's possible right now because there's no, like, enemies here, but I bet you the final boss is going to be the queen or one of the bosses eventually.
Yeah, why
Like
wouldn't it,
classic
right?
Souls-like.
What is she protecting us from?
Nothing. What I think is that she's just took advantage of the fact that she has a little bit of power and got to the point where she got other people to believe in whatever nonsense she was spewing and was able to build this for herself or get people to build it for her. And then just colonialism at its best.
What is
There's
it
a kill. Oh, the kill Kril now. Oh, the button's now here, apparently.
What button? The kill-
Remember the thing that you can turn on?
What, die instantly, or are we doing the gun thing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
can
the
turn
gun
it
thing is
on.
now.
You wanna
Or
turn it on?
No.
Okay. He wants to stick with his poke.
You know what? If I can turn it on and then turn it
Hey.
off.
I just thought of big poke, like big bonk.
Oh, big poke. Yeah.
That's what you have right now. It's actually a little poke. I bet you get a bigger poke later, maybe. I don't know. This game is very cute.
At the end of you know what I'll do? At the end of the game, like once we beat it and hit credits, we'll load up the save again, and then we'll turn on the gun thing to see how great that is. Uncrustworthies.
Shuckers instead of smuckers.
Grape jelly and a mozzarella sandwich on
Do
white bread.
any of y'all buy the Uncrustables? Or do you just make your sandwiches at home?
Uncrustables are hella unhealthy. But I was fiending them.
Was
for
it a
like
pack of Mario?
while.
Yeah, it is it says Maru. What is it called?
Mario!
Instead of Marlboro.
Open me up. Ah ha ha, you won't. Wow, it's like taunting you to get addicted.
Is this like a cereal box?
It says
Cheese. Oh, like
cheesy crust toaster.
it's like a
snack
gun.
cracker. Oh my gosh.
Cheese guns instead of like cheese, like goldfish.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what this is funny.
Oh my gosh. And what
Oh
is
look,
this one?
oh Elden Bay, like
Elden Ring.
well, no, but the base, the
Elden,
spice.
like Old Bay.
Old Bay, yeah, like
it's seasoning.
the spice.
Oh my god. This is hilarious.
Does this make you want to have like a good old classic crab boil?
Yes.
We haven't. There's a couple of crab places here in our city. We haven't gone in years. We should check one out this summer.
Yeah, we should.
We do
Those
like
places
seafood.
do well here in San Antonio, I think.
Yeah, seafood's great, and we're not too far off from the coast either.
No, not
so it
not
is
impossibly
relatively
so.
fresh.
How long does it take to get to Corpus from here? Is it
Like 4 hours.
okay? I was like, it's not 2. That's too close.
No, we've gone to Corpus and back in the same day.
Yeah. The room was supposed to be cleaned up like 2 tides ago. The first urchin spill blocking the west tower, now this. No way I'll be able to meet up with my platoon in time. I really wanted to impress the Duchess. Well, too bad for you. I'm busy crushing it. I wonder if I can swing from that like a chandelier.
Andrew sharing his recipe. I toast 2 pieces of bread, melt cheese on both sides in the microwave, hold 1 piece of cheese toast on the other, and microwave longer, and bam, grilled cheese.
That's awesome. Oh,
Love it.
we broke the house of cards. Yo,
But
do
you
I
got
get
a fishing
grappling hook?
line.
Yes! Found some old string. Hold throw to aim at a fish hook, then release to grapple towards it.
I love acknowledging knowledge.
Right, I like how it says UI confirm. Oh my god, okay, so that's cool. It says 1, so that means I can have more than 1, which means it's for what? How do I throw? Like, I wish they would tell me. Is it this? Oh, wow. Game of the year much? So, then I can grab that. And then I can just float gently right over here. Then there's that. Oh, I can't reach it. But maybe I can if I go back. Oh, please grab, please grab. Oh, he almost did. All right, am I losing these as I use them? I think I might be. But I think this will give me a straight shot.
We should absolutely all swing from the chandelier.
Yes!
I don't know if there's going to be a golden spatula here, but this is giving underwater SpongeBob game vibes too a little bit.
That's
It's
good.
nice.
Okay, now we've equipped 2 stowaway. This is a 2-star stowaway. Let's go. Once I get like with this MSG, I just realized the umami and it says MSG and I don't. That's hilarious. But when we unlock that,
some good MSG.
I'll probably equip it. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so I think we're good with this room. We got a lot of great stuff.
We had gone to this Mexican restaurant with Doza's fam the other night, and we brought back some of the chips, like leftovers that we had, and there was very little for like a snack. So we did similar to what you're calling redneck nachos, where we put the chips. We did it in the air fryer instead of the microwave, but we like Doza put some cheese on it, and then we put like some Taco Bell sauce on it. We ate them as a little snacky snack.
It's delicious.
So it's similar to what you were saying with the cheese melted on top of chips.
She's already executed 5 people? Oh my gosh. Tell you what, they think there's some leftover gear across the hall. Okay, don't complain if you get yourself hurt. Okay, we already did that. And we see what we need to do. We need to just basically climb up all the way to the top.
Is that a Heinz ketchup flag?
Looks very much like it.
it.
Yeah. Okay, I can't reach that from here, but
But you gotta climb up higher. Oh, you gotta swing and swing and swing.
yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm not close enough. Once it turns yellow, that's when I'm close enough.
Yeah.
Be careful not to get hit, because I don't want to get knocked off.
That would be bad. Ooh, like this is like Indiana Jones.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Good that you can kind of flutter for a little bit, like Jigglypuff.
Yeah, thank goodness.
What did the ketchup say?
Tomato? I'm not sure.
I just wanted to see what the prayer was. But hey, look, you got it. A rusty nail.
A sharp-coated blade more fit for an insect than a crab. I'm putting that on right now. That is plus attack, and we can't even use MSG right now. Did I not put it on?
Maybe you can't.
Does it take all 3? No, the 2-star means...
Oh, yeah, you would have to take away both and then only put that. Right?
So more attack or more health? I have to make the decision.
I think you need
essentially.
more health for now. But it's your playthrough, so...
This one
It's not
gets...
like I'm actually doing anything.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're here. +4 attack, -3 MSG. This one's +4 MSG, -3 attack. So I can equip both instead of getting more health, and I can have slightly stronger attack and slightly stronger MSG. So I'll do that. I'm sure we're gonna get MSG like pretty close here.
We actually bought some white cheddar in our most recent grocery haul because we want to make like a white cheddar based mac and cheese. I don't know what other cheese we're gonna mix with it, but we usually buy like the extra sharp yellow cheddar. But we tried white this time. I'm excited.
Yeah, we haven't made anything with the white yet.
I also have been craving feta a little bit more lately, mostly because have you guys heard of Kava, or like do you guys have Kava, the restaurant near y'all? It's like a fast food place. It's kind of like Chipotle but healthier, where you can make your own like Mediterranean bowls and stuff.
Bunch of different veggies, different dressings,
different proteins,
sauces, that kind of thing.
I always get feta on those. I'm like, I really need to buy like some feta like for ourselves because it's been a while. We used to buy the big one from Costco and we would be able to get through it quickly. And I think with summer and like the hot like weather and stuff, it'd be nice to get more feta just to top things with, because it's like feta's really nice, like, you know, cold or room temperature. Whereas other cheeses I prefer melted, you know?
There's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
Like,
and yeah, I think it's called Kava, right?
yeah, C-A-V-A.
Yeah. Do you guys have that in your area?
Ugh.
You can look it up. They have like bowls that we love getting.
Like we can eat each bowl like for over 2 sittings.
And yeah, no, we're not interested in insect flow, but you do you.
Oh gosh. I just want to be on top. Oh, okay. Amazing. I'm awesome.
Okay.
What did I accomplish? There's a freaking invisible wall
Is there
up there.
anything? Can you get up there?
Like up here on the wall?
Oh no, there's that little yellow thing to the right.
Oh, that? The
What
light?
is-
The
what
little
is
torch?
that? Oh, it's just a torch. Never mind.
Well, I mean, it's not really a torch because we're underwater, remember?
Sure. Yeah, it's just like one of those candles.
It's okay. It's alright. Nothing to feel ashamed about. But that crab was basically saying like, oh, I'm so sorry. I had one job and it was to hold the urchin. That's why I came rolling down. 'Cause he
What
let
is
it go.
this? It's like a fishing hook.
Oh, it's a harpoon.
Does it get to transport you?
Shortcut discovered.
Oh, to get out.
I like that it's like luminescent. You know what I mean? It's like glows. 'Cause I
Rusty
could believe it.
Stowaway could be a Hollow Knight reference? That'd be cool.
Whoa.
What is that? Oh, like a ramekin?
No, you
Oh.
wish. It's just a bottle cap.
Oh, okay.
Is it better? Less defense, but it weighs less.
Huh. I think it looks cuter than the can.
It has less health, though.
Up to you then.
I don't know what the weight, like, is that how far I can roll? An immobile arthropod with a tough shell often found attached to larger structures. I don't understand barnacles. I actually know so little about them. It's kind of criminal how little I know. I'm impressed. I didn't think anyone could make it up here with all those urchins spilled everywhere. Thanks. Still new to grappling. Sorry.
Thanks. Still new to grappling around, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Get it? Could you do me a favor then? Some mates of mine went to survey the moon cave some time ago and no one's seen them since. If you're heading up this way to the caves, could you keep an eye out for them? We can do that.
I guess so.
We're the best. Oh, that's a whole thing, huh? I'm gonna go see what's over here first. Ooh, okay. That's just back down. Alright, so then we're gonna keep going this way.
Progress.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't look at the map?
Oh, okay. I know what the map button is now. So, we're at Slack Tide, and then where did she say to go for the cave? There's a cave right there in the center.
Yeah. Can you zoom out though? I want to see like the whole thing, if possible. Or is it only going to show us
This is how
what
far
we've
I
done?
zoomed out. So, like, we started
We've already
over
made
there.
a lot of progress.
Yeah, and we already killed that guy on the far right. And then
I don't even think I know how long this game is.
I feel like it's like 9 to 10 hours.
Let's see.
Let's see. It was this. It's
Good
interesting.
old howlongtobeat.com.
Yeah.
On average, it takes about 14 hours, it says.
Oh,
Some
14.
people can even do 15 to 20, give or take.
Okay, cool. Well,
So
you know,
this
when
will
we
be a
finish
nice
it is when we
beefy
finish it.
game, yeah.
I'm glad. I was gonna be sad if it was only gonna be 9 hours. It's like
knows?
what? 4 or
And
5
yes, you can
streams?
absolutely change your prediction. Andrew, let me go ahead and remove your old one
Yeah.
first.
So I died to the boss like what, 4 times, and I died to a regular thing like once. So that's where we're at right now.
You are good
That's
to
my
go
breakdown.
to add another one, Andrew.
Go for it.
If anyone else wants to, feel free to let us know. Right now we have Mario Kart at 19, Krish at 76, Box Boy said something funnier than 24 with parentheses 25. Fry said 59. Flo put a math thing. Flo, would you like to change yours at this time? Mario Kart wants to remove his too. I removed yours, Mario Kart. And Flo wants to keep his. Okay.
Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, why is that hit so hard?
I don't know.
What kind of crusty earwax is that? Oh my gosh. 20. That's not...
earwax, bros.
Because that's what he was hitting me with, right? Like, we all understood that, and he wasn't using a baton. He was hitting hard. And that sludge poisons me.
Oh, did you get that one down there already?
No. No, I didn't even see it, to be honest.
I'm glad.
Oh. In an effort to recover his home, the plucky hermit crab ventures into a mysterious cave. But he quickly discovers that the return journey will be significantly more challenging.
Hello? Who's talking?
He approaches the ghostly figure in front of him. The ocean is so
first.
interesting.
I am more scared of the ocean than I am of space.
Likewise. We can't even level up. We haven't killed... We've done a lot of exploring and upgrading, but we haven't really killed a whole lot. But I am going to get in here to heal.
Probably a reason why we haven't played Subnautica yet.
Right, that game.
The fear.
The fear. The spooks.
I mean, Doza's ready. It's really me that's not. Also, it's the timing. Like, there's so many other games I would rather spend our time with.
Right? Is it nautical nonsense is something you wish?
Hi, my name's Kril. Do you know of anything shiny in this cave? Something that might impress, like a huge, beautiful crab lady?
Confused and desperate, the hermit crab begins begging help from strangers.
Hey, I'm not desperate. Yet.
Thus far, he has persevered by taking refuge in artifacts from beyond the waves. But to survive from here on out, he must awaken the currents inside of him. He must access the power of umami.
Umami? Well, look, if there's some secret I should know about, can you please just tell me what it is? Stuff's been convoluted enough ever since I left the tide pool.
Feeling pity for the helpless creature, the noble moon snail deigns to awaken its latent abilities manually.
You better not be messing with me.
Is it gonna eat us?
Whoa! What the shell was that? I feel tingly.
The hermit crab dons a metal shell and feels a new ability awaken.
I do?
Yes, he does. Umami training, shell spells. While wearing a shell, press shell ability to consume umami charges and activate its unique shell spell. Used umami charges will regenerate slowly when you attack enemies with your fork.
So another type of can.
Interesting. Okay.
A rusty old, like, canned good can instead of a soda can. Oh, and you can, like, shield yourself.
Well, I could always do that.
Oh. With the bottle cap, though?
Did
I know that there was a Subnautica creative?
No.
I feel like this is new information,
It's
but
new information.
That's really cool, Andrew. And I'm glad you loved your time in Subnautica. I know you've talked very passionately about it.
Happy for you.
So, what is this umami stuff exactly?
The hermit crab continues into the cavern, excited to make use of its new ability.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what shell ability button is, so I guess I'll need to look at the...
Wait, what was that constellation looking thing?
Oh, that... Probably umami-related stuff. I'll get to it in a moment.
Okay.
Let me see what my controls are. So, for controller...
So, currently Doza is the one playing Flo.
Yes. Shell spell, which is X. Okay. We can do that.
Water ocean aesthetics are a vibe, and considering that you're going to the aquarium and love aquariums and stuff, it makes sense. I just wish it was all more a little wholesome than it is, like, all scary and stuff. Oh, you mean the controller above Doza to show that he's the one playing? On the overlay?
Would you guys like it? I felt like it was implied, but I mean, we can throw it on there.
If you'd like. It's always going to be above Doza.
Right? Ouch. Oh, okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's killing me. The once innocent hermit crab's ability to slaughter his enemies has increased dramatically.
And I don't know how much like more progress we're gonna make tonight. Like we are going to be stopping at around 2 hours, so in about 20-ish minutes.
Yeah, thereabouts.
So just feel free to put in your prediction whenever, Andrew. I don't know if we'll get to a second boss today. It would be cool if we did, but I don't want to rush the situation here.
We'll see what happens.
Guess I've got no choice.
So we're gonna meet the... I don't know how they're speaking telepathically, but we're gonna meet them. What is this? Oh, it refreshes my mummy. Let's also heal up. So the power that I have depends on what shell I'm wearing, I think. And this one's shell shock. And when I get hit, it does damage back at the enemy. And it does like a pretty decent amount of damage.
I call a lot of things cute. But I totally get that. What Andrew calls cute is a bit generous, especially compared to bugs and ocean critters, but to each their own. Speaking of bugs, I've been wanting to rewatch A Bug's Life with Doza because it's been years since we watched it together. It's also one of those, like, they ended the ride, remember?
Oh, yeah,
at,
that's right.
Disney World that used to be there about, not ride, it was more of a show, but it was like animatronics and like visuals and all that stuff. They finally ended it because they're going to replace it with something. And it's really sad because A Bug's Life was like quintessential 90s, like every kid watched it, you know?
Yeah, it really was. Oh well. What will we do next?
Thank you, Kimon, for entering your death prediction. 40.
What's the highest death prediction?
Currently, the highest is Krish at 76. He did that at the beginning, so he knows something. I think he's beaten this game if I remember correctly. Also, look, your cap, your bottle cap matches.
It does. I guess I didn't realize
The
that.
aesthetics. Do you want to not match and get the blue one?
Well, this one has more health.
Oh, okay. So they have different... Oh, durability and whatnot? That makes sense.
Yeah, the
based
durability.
on how... Like, yeah. It's so sad that all of this is at the bottom of the ocean, though.
And all this netting, too, you know? Like, every bit that helps me is, like, actually super harmful. Like, I'm literally climbing around with hooks and stuff, and it's like... I feel conflicted. It's like, oh, this is awesome. Wait a minute, no it's not. But the power for this one, I really like as well. I'm assuming it only works for little guys, but I can send them into the air, like flying into the air. It's called Pop Off.
Speaking of flying and critters and stuff too, so there's a movie that has been talked about on stream a lot, but I don't, like, upon thinking about it, I don't think I've ever seen it completely. And that movie is the Bee Movie. And it was recently added to Netflix, and it keeps being recommended to us to watch because a lot of people have been watching it lately. So it's like in the top 10 movies right now too in the US, I think. But I feel like I already know the plot and all these memes and references based on everyone's like stuff here. Should I still see it for myself, or like you think I'm good?
You should watch it.
It's a Bee movie. That's funny. You put B like the letter, like it's a B movie.
Well, yeah. It feels like a tax write-off, but it's a little bit better than a tax write-off movie.
This area has a wild surprise in NG+. So wait, this is just like the base game, right? I didn't realize there was going to be like NG and all this other stuff.
There is an Elden Ring.
Right, but this is Another Crab's Treasure. This is different.
Right, it's like cute and whatever, right?
Right, yeah. Like
How could they do that?
I mean, some of the aesthetics in Elden Ring is really cute too. Like in Night Rain, there's that one character that's super pretty.
No! Did I die?
I mean.
I'm still alive. Okay. Let's get away from the edge. Sorry, you were saying?
What was I saying? Oh, like, I was saying there was a character in Elden Ring Night Rain, that cute one, that girl.
Revenant.
Yeah, she's adorable.
There's like a whole bunch of memes about her, because like, her character is tiny. The interesting thing about Night Rain is that all the characters have different sized frames. So like, the big dude who runs around, like the dude who runs around with like a big two-hand weapon, he's huge. And then the little doll girl who summons things to help her fight, she's freaking tiny. But all the weapons, they don't scale. They're all the same size.
So they're really big and she's very little. It's very comical.
Like, it's a comical to see her like carry something around that's like 3 times her size.
NG Plus is a more recent thing, and it's definitely more difficult in Andrew's opinion. Gotcha.
Well, it's cool that there are different things for that.
Did you know the Switch 2 became the fastest selling Nintendo hardware ever with over 3.5 million units sold? In just first 4 days, Doza.
First 4 days?
3.5 million units sold.
I saw a joke post on Reddit about the whole I didn't know it was in 4 days. I guess I could just count. But more importantly, this post was an image, right? Comparing the sales of the Wii U and the Switch 2. Mm-hmm. And it was saying that the Switch 2 was a flop. Because
that's insane.
It had 3.5 million, units sold, but the Wii U had like 13 million sold.
But how long?
Around there. That's not important.
Okay.
That's not important for the joke of the post.
Gotcha.
That is the joke, really. So it's like, wow, I can't believe the Switch 2 was such a flop. Didn't even outsell the Wii U. You saw that meme? Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Doza and I actually did see, I think, the first 2 episodes of the new Phineas and Ferb season that just recently came out. Since we're in the US, so we do have access to those, and it's pretty good. So Doza had never seen Phineas Ferb in the past. I did, though. So it was nice being back in that world a little bit. It's really cute. They've also done, I think they've improved a lot in their animation style. Not necessarily the characters, but like the backdrops and like the scenery and the setup and the shading. You can see a definite improvement from like the earlier seasons of Phineas and the Ferb.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb is actually really good. Did y'all know?
He likes it. I don't know if we'd go back and watch from the beginning, but I'm glad he's watching these newer episodes.
I just want to pick up my stuff.
We also started watching the live-action Snow White, but we haven't made too much progress in it. I fell asleep.
I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Yeah, that's okay.
This game's hard. All right, well, those death predictions are there, and they are changeable. What power is this one? Fizzle? I don't want Fizzle. What's this one? Fizzle? Where's the Shell Shock? I like Shell Shock. Where is that? I want Shell Shock back, guys. I miss it dearly. You know what? Let's look at the thing that Noosh pointed out. I'm guessing that once I meet the real moon snail, that I can upgrade that tree that you were seeing, the skill tree.
I think the lowest prediction right now is Boxboy at 24. So Flo, I see yours. It's like 6 to the power of some number, but the number is so small. I can't see it on my end. I have to like make it bigger or export it to Excel before I can see it. Because right now, all of your predictions get put onto Streamlabs, like when you log into Streamlabs, like that's how it's like a queue, right?
Yeah.
So I can't tell what the little number is. Oh, well, if you're saying 6 times 6 and then 6 to the second power.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're saying. It's a number. It's a 2. So then your 36 is what your prediction is. So yeah, you're not the least. Boxboy is at 25.
25 is the least amount of death?
Yeah, he said something funnier than 24, and then he put 25 in parentheses. So I imagine his prediction is 25.
Because it was a reference.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to look at that anymore.
Y'all making me work through these predictions. Just put a number.
I think after this death prediction, we'll just go with whole numbers.
Yeah, because when we export it, it's going to mess it up on Excel. Like, that's how we get the little table. I have to go in manually for anybody that writes anything more than a number, which, I mean, it's only a few right now, but sometimes it has been frustrating, I will admit. It makes, like, the job a lot harder than it needs to be.
No, I died. All my stuff is gone.
It's not a copy-paste situation. It's literally, like, I don't know. It's a thing that's supposed to work.
We're trying to keep it easy and streamlined. We're not trying
I don't
to
manually do any of this.
We have enough to do, to be honest. Okay. So now that I lost all my stuff, which wasn't that much.
I'm also upset that Nightbot doesn't give us the stats of the top chatters per month anymore. Remember when that was the thing that we'd award Glob Points?
You're mad that Streamlabs doesn't do that.
Well, Nightbot used to give us that.
Yeah.
And then Nightbot doesn't do it anymore. Because Nightbot was still here, technically. I don't think we've ever removed it. It just doesn't pull those stats anymore. I think you have to pay for premium.
Everything's like that these days.
And I don't, like, necessarily, like, we don't have the money to pay for something like that. It's not a priority. But that's why we're trying to think of other ways for, you know, to be able to incorporate like giving away glob points and stuff. And Shaky Gamer 2 officially added type in !add space and then 69.
Yeah.
I love that you're a goober. And then it'll be officially added to the predictions. You have vendetta with Nightbot accused you of posting a link which you did not. It happens.
Oh.
These bots, they'd be taken over.
No. Oh, man.
Let's go. You've officially been added. Thank you, Shaky Gamer.
We're going to hit double digits here.
Pretty soon, yeah.
And here I thought I was just going to style on this game. Like, secretly, I thought, how hard could it be?
So, off-stream, Doza has been playing Elden Ring Night Rain lately. How has that compared to this? Like it's different because you're using the same controller.
This game's harder than Elden Ring Night Rain, to be honest. Like if you play in a group of 3, even if it's like random people, this game, Another Crab's Treasure, is harder. If you play Elden Ring Night Rain solo, depending on what character you play, like.
Can you play it solo? I thought the whole point was not to.
You can.
Okay.
And they made it easier.
What about compared to just Elden Ring, not Night Rain?
Elden Ring is a very easy game.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you have it. Another Crab's Treasure is harder than Elden Ring.
There's so many things that you can do, and it doesn't even take all that long to do it. Because if somebody's struggling, they can always look up a guide and whatever, and like you can get overpowered in Elden Ring and like, you know, the first 15-20 minutes and just like breeze through the early game, and then by the time you get to mid game, there's a couple more, like you have more options of overpowered stuff that open up, and none of it's like particularly like time consuming. Like you don't have to go through an entire full game quest line just to get a strong weapon, right?
Ooh, you're gonna love this question from Shaky Gamer. Is Night Rain as good as it looks?
Yes, it is an excellent game. Oh my god, run! Night Rain is so freaking good. I can't believe it. My only gripe is that on PC the performance can be kind of Like there'll be some times where a bunch of stuff will be happening and I'll drop to like 45 FPS, and so I use lossless scaling. It's a program on Steam to kind of compensate a little bit for that with like generated frames, which kind of smooths out the whole thing. But yeah, it.
He has no words. He's so passionate.
Okay, I killed that. The thing about Elden Ring Night Rain is that there's been a lot of discourse about it because people who just like pressed one button to play Elden Ring with their friends, like three players, they press one button and had their overleveled friends carry them through the whole game. They're super salty because you can't carry in the same way in Night Rain because it's like a roguelike where each run is different, and there's generally stuff that you can find, like some semi-reliably, but your character from one run to another is gonna play differently. It's gonna have different ways that you're gonna tackle even the same challenges. So no 2 runs are the same, and that can be a real struggle point for some people that relied on doing the same thing for 60 hours.
A number 1 through 16. I pick 16.
I pick 1.
And what do you do with the drunken sailor flow? I'm not sure, but I know it's early in the morning.
Is it something about a rusty hatchet?
I don't know. Look, a pair of scissors down in the ocean.
Woo!
I haven't played Night Rain yet. I've just been watching Doza. Kind of like, well, to be fair, I've been watching like TV and catching up on my shows since we had a lot of travel in May. Now June, we're pretty much like here at home for the most part. So I've been catching up on things while Doza plays Night Rain next to me. So I see what he's doing, which has been fun. Like this past weekend, I binged through Ginny and Georgia. I don't know if anyone watches that show, but this season was just as good as the rest of the show, if not better. I really liked it. I kind of want to rewatch it already in the background just because I missed a lot while I was watching it because I was like cleaning up and laundry and whatnot too. 64 plus 16 plus 1. Oh, okay. You added 81. Let's go.
Nice.
Good luck. I can't wait to see how many Doza does end up getting here. So yeah, if anyone's lurking around and hasn't put in a prediction yet, now would be a great time to do so.
Yeah.
Remember, it's for the entire playthrough, and this is just part 1 of many parts, probably. But I think our streaming schedule for June, fingers crossed, is going to be pretty steady here. So let's keep it going as long as we can.
I don't expect anything to surprise us. Oh my god, that taunts me. Okay. What is this? A shot glass? I can have that as a shield? Defense 70, weight small. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Flo, I'm not sure what you mean by copy paste a message in private chat. Like, I'm not sure what message or copy, like, you can copy it from your end too. Whatever it is that you're trying to save.
Ouch.
I hope we don't hit double digits tonight with just a few minutes left. And thank you, Kate, for adding your prediction. Night Rain isn't very Steam Deck compatible just yet, so I'm waiting for it to get fixed.
Yeah. Be patient on that one.
Oh, it's a party hat! Put it
Party
on!
time.
Swap
Okay.
shell,
Well,
just for the aesthetics.
This shell's about to die. So
We're ready to party.
I'm gonna
I don't know
eat this
if it's like the best stat-wise, but you're ready for the great crab ball.
It's so freaking cute.
Or the crab rave. Look at that. It's so cute.
Oh, because it's a small weight. No, I shouldn't backtrack. I'm hoping that I can upgrade my flutter and my little Yoshi jump so that I can make.
Oh, that's better than a Jigglypuff float.
Because you see that chancla right there?
Oh yeah, the flip flop.
Yeah, I need to go to the right to hit this ledge in front of me because there's like there's some golden loot up there, but I can't reach it.
Y'all, speaking of flip flops, I feel like I'm getting to that age where I need to like not wear flip flops for support, like for my feetsies. I'm trying to look for like a good all around like sandal slipe situation. Like I have a lot of like not a lot, but like I have like going out like cute sandals, but not necessarily for a lot of walking. And my easy, ready to go slip on is like basically my flip flops. But I don't know. I feel like I need to switch to something more good for my feet. If you guys have any suggestions of sandals,
oh no, they're evil.
Like, let me know.
Crushing attack, powerful blow, break your shell. If you're hiding in it, when you see it, be sure to dodge, run, or jump out of the way. Okay.
Speaking of aggro, the Instagram account for Another Crab's Treasure and like the developers is actually called Aggro Crab. Fun fact.
Oh.
Shout out to them. I tagged them in our story today while announcing that we're live with this game tonight, so let's see if we get noticed.
What shot me through my shell?
Oh, well, we officially hit the double digits, gamers.
We sure did. We may not beat this guy tonight, and
Probably
if we don't,
not.
then we'll beat him tomorrow. Let's see what we haven't even tried our party thing. Let's see what that does.
You know, something that Doze and I haven't talked about, but I feel like we could do is instead of just because nowadays our schedule's been obviously all over the place. We don't have to stick to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The fact that we are home, I feel like we should take advantage of it and maybe even like schedule a stream for Saturday.
Oh, a third swing? The frick? Oh, Saturday sounds great. I'll be working super hard.
So we can try to make that happen. Polluted Platoon Pathfinder. You're already halfway. You're doing great, sweetheart.
Oh, I tried to heal. Stupid me. No. No, 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 no!
Are you happy yet, Mr. Krabs?
The party thing does a ton of damage, though.
That's good.
Are you feeling it now? I'm really feeling it. This game's amazing.
I'm glad you're having fun with it. I am too. I think the symbolism of this game is pretty cool. Like, I don't know where it's headed yet, obviously, since we're just at the beginning of the story. But the story's been very compelling to me, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes.
I hit the
Flo, you just
button.
use your alternate account to enter. You know that won't even go in, right? I'm going to have to delete that right away because it's already less, even if it is a joke.
Post haste.
Post haste.
Have I died 11 or 12 times?
11.
Oh,
or yeah, I thought it was 11. Are you already messing up?
Oh no, did I already like... Well, guys, thank you so much.
What are you doing?
It was great hanging out with y'all.
You can't just do that.
But I forgot to pick up my stuff.
Yes, so what are you gonna do? Like you
end stream.
End stream and what? Will you be able to pick up your stuff?
Probably, yeah. If I just like...
So go pick up your stuff on stream.
It's on top of the...
So you already triggered this guy, so you won't get it unless you kill him?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna kill him though, you don't have anything.
I need to put a shell on and then heal myself and then I can start attacking.
So how are you gonna do that? Did you mess up?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? You can't just end stream. Like, you have to fix it now.
Well, you know, you're the one who called me out, and now I have to deal with the consequences
Well, I
of
need
my
to
actions.
understand what the heck happened. I was literally just telling Fro's alternate account he can't do that.
All right.
Not that he can't do that. The fact that, like, it's less... You can put another prediction in with your alt account if you want.
Oh. Fine. I guess we're just gonna have to beat him.
Will your stuff still be there, though?
If I die, no. I have to beat him.
All of your stuff will be gone? Everything that we've brought?
There's like no, not everything. Anything that I've already leveled up with will be... Like, that's fine. I'm not gonna lose progress there. But I had 1,000 microplastics, and I hadn't leveled up yet from that. So
this whole stream was a waste.
No, not the whole stream. I've leveled up already a few times.
There's a retrieve junk button? How do you do that? Andrew just told us in chat.
Junk. Settings. Is it in here? Reduce damage to ability, prevent loss on death. Otherwise, controls. Controller, where's the retrieve junk? No, there's nothing there. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to win.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, and I wasn't saying that you were cheating, Flo. Like, you totally use your older account or your alt account. It's just that obviously it's less than what we have, which is what you were trying to do, a jokey, funny thing, which is fine. I just had to remove it.
Whoa.
He's got a big bottle.
And he swings 3 times.
At least you're learning the patterns. Isn't that, like, important?
Yeah, we're
Andrew
getting
said it was
intel.
an accessibility. If you want to check the menu again,
Yeah,
up to
no,
you.
that's okay. I have to live with my consequences.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, though.
I can't believe you forgot. Can you guys believe you forgot?
I can. Okay. We're still... We winning. We winning.
This guy's so big. What are the things on his, like, arms?
Oh,
Are those barnacles?
Barnacles, yeah.
Sometimes in the Amazing Race, there will be, like, clean the barnacles off of something, and it just looks like torture.
oh.
But someone's got to do the job. They should really invent something to take care of it quicker than manually, like, scraping it off.
Whoa!
And yes, Flo, it is removed.
I'm getting to a new one. What is that? Damn it! Ah! I got him to half!
All your microplastics are gone?
Yeah.
That's okay. This is a great time to end. I don't think you need to put a depth thing because it is 12. You were supposed to be at 11 earlier, so you're good.
12.
We'll double check after stream, though. But thank you guys so much for joining us as we're back for streams and a new game, Another Crab's Treasure.
Damn it.
I hope you had as good of a time as we did, despite Doza's little fumble here at the end.
Doza fumbled again. Doza respawned back here.
That's okay. I believe there's an NBA Finals game tonight between the Pacers and the Thunder, so that's what we're about to go do and call it for the evening and try to relax, yeah?
Yep.
But I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all.
Bye.